Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was a crisp London evening in late autumn, and comedian and quiz genius Paul Sinha, beloved chaser on the hit show The Chase, was invited to a charity gala held at a lavish West End hotel. The event was packed with glitz, glitter, and a galaxy of stars, all dressed to impress and ready to support a noble cause. For Paul, it was just another night of polite small talk, photo ops, and the occasional quiz fan asking, "What's the capital of Burkina Faso?" But the night took a sharp left turn. Paul, glass of white wine in hand, was standing near the hors d'oeuvre table, chatting with a BAFTA-winning actress about the intricacies of stand-up comedy. That's when the room fell unusually quiet. Heads turned. Conversation stalled. The atmosphere changed, as if someone had dropped a famous name, and then that name walked in. It was Sebastian Vale, a legendary film actor known for his method acting and even more method arrogance. He had the kind of fame that made people both worship and fear him. Rumors of on-set tantrums, fired assistants, and bizarre contract writers had followed him for years, but Paul had never met him. Until now. Vale strode in wearing sunglasses indoors and a velvet jacket so red it could have doubled as a fire hazard. He surveyed the room like a king entering his throne room. People smiled nervously. A waiter offered him canapés. He scoffed. Paul, amused, leaned over to the actress and whispered, "I thought divas were extinct outside of opera." She stifled a giggle, but Vale's head whipped around. Apparently the man had bat-like hearing for sarcasm. Within seconds, Vale had approached them. "Something to say?" he asked, his voice drenched in the type of posh disdain that made vowels sound like accusations. Paul, never one to shy away from awkwardness, extended a hand. "Paul Sinha, big fan of your early work." Vale didn't take the hand. Instead, he eyed Paul up and down like he was a disappointing entree. "Oh, you're the quiz man, the one who's always shouting answers on daytime television?" "Well, technically I'm not shouting. That's just how intellect sounds when you're not used to it," Paul replied with a smile so sweet it came with cavities. The room had gone silent again. People were listening. Vale chuckled, cold and mirthless. "I suppose everyone needs a hobby, even if it's just being clever for cash." Paul's eyes sparkled. "And I suppose everyone needs a legacy, even if it's just yelling at interns." Laughter rippled through the crowd. Vale's jaw tightened. He leaned in, breath of whiskey and ego. "You'll never make it in this business if you don't learn to respect your betters. And you'll never make it through an evening if you don't learn to respect the buffet," Paul said, grabbing a shrimp skewer and walking away, leaving the room in stitches. Later that night, backstage, a young journalist asked Paul to name the rudest celebrity he'd ever met. He didn't hesitate. "Oh, that's easy," Paul said, sipping his wine. "Sebastian Vale. Walked in like he owned the room, forgot he'd rented it with ego." The quote went viral by morning. Sebastian never acknowledged the comment, but he was notably absent from public events for a while. Paul, he got invited to 3 more galas, and someone finally brought him a quiz on famous rude celebrities. He scored 100%, naturally.